Hi, in this new video I'm going to show you how to balance the Sony ZV1 on the Zhiyun Crane M2. So first things, we need to attach the plate under the ZV1. So when I don't use my gimbal, actually I leave the plate here on the Zhiyun Crane M2. So like this, I make sure I don't lose that plate, and also the screw, that things that we need to tidy it up. So same, in order not to lose it, I screw it on the side, on the thread here of the gimbal. So now is to attach. So the easiest way to remember is that small section, just make sure that it goes on the right side of the camera, just right above the battery cover, and then you tight. In terms of alignment, just check that it is on the edge of the camera. Okay, so it should be looking like this. Now we need to unlock the arms of the Crane M2. So when you transport it, it does not, even if it's shaky like this, those arms are not free and they don't move around. So you need to just unlock them by shifting this little red switch here. Okay, so now we release the pan axis of the gimbal. So then after, the second one is that red knob that you need to lose, and then you can move up the arm and it will release the two other axes. So just remember that your tilt axis is on the right side of the gimbal. Alright? So now you slide the camera in the base plate. So you will hear a click, and when it's inside, slide it, you just tight here this knob. Alright? So then, something very important to remember, you need to balance your camera while it is powered on. Okay? Because of course, when you flip the screen out and the lens extend, definitely you have some weight on the left side and some more weight in the front. So the first thing we're gonna balance is the roll axis. Okay, so you see there is a lot of weight going to the left. So you're gonna skip this section, this knob untighten, and you're gonna push the arm to the right side. So if you push it too much, it will tend to go to the right. Okay, so actually here we have a kind of little switch, I would say, that helps to memorize where is the point where you have your roll that is balanced, your roll axis that is well balanced, so you don't have to do it every time you need to mount your camera. So right now you see if it's too much on the right, it will roll on the right side. If it's too much on the left, it will roll on the left. So I just move it slowly, gradually, so that the camera is balanced on, so not shifting to the right, not shifting to the left. And then after, you push that leveler I mentioned to you about, and you lock it. So like this, you know the position of this arm for the roll axis. So now the second thing is to balance the tilt axis and the camera. The first thing, so there are two things that you need to check to balance the tilt axis. So first you have to be able to keep the camera up like this. As you see, it doesn't, so it tends to go too much to the front. So for that you need to untight this section. So if you put it too low, the camera, you see, will not hold at all. Okay, so you have to bring it up and find that position where when you put it up like this, it holds. So maybe it's a little bit too high. Okay, so you can see my roll is still too much on the left now. So I'm going to further readjust that part, okay, by moving a little bit more on. Okay, so like this on the right side should be okay. So now if I put this up, you see now it's holds this position looking up. So sometimes the camera might still go too much in the front or too much in the back, and that will be here to untight this knob and either move it front or move it back. But again, if it is well aligned with the edge of the camera, normally you will have the right position. So to make sure the roll and tilt axis are well balanced, your camera should be able to keep any position almost going. So that's good. So the last axis to check is the pan axis. So to check that, you have to hold your camera, to hold your gimbal, sorry, and you have to move it about 15 degrees right and left. And this arm should not be either going to the right or either going to the left. It should hold its position. So in case it goes too much on one side, you have to untight this knob here and either move front or move back. So if I'm too much on the back, for example, and I hold and I up, you see, this is not good, this is not balanced. So in this case, I need to move it to the front, tight, try again. Okay, so now it's still turning. So I think I have to move it a little bit back. Trying again. Okay, so now the pan does not move when I tilt my camera. Okay, so don't worry if this moves a little bit. It is balanced. If it's all the position, it is balanced. It's just that the camera movement. So when you power on the gimbal, then it is balanced. So you can see I am now on pan follow mode. So I can tilt up, sorry. Tilt down. So you will turn right and left. If I'm on lock mode, I can do a pan without any issue. you also have the POV mode that follow the movements of the gimbal. And then I even have, so of course, that mode that you have the vlog mode, and you even have this vortex mode, okay, when you can have this vortex effect with your camera. Okay, so you see, very smooth, very well balanced, no noise with the motor, no issue at all. So I hope you'll find this video useful, and thanks a lot for watching.